So, welcome back to episode 10 of our Into the Dead Season 2 playthrough. So, we got Aubrey gained hopeless, and of course, Lester has lost his sunburn at long last. So, yeah, he's going to be a bit happier. We've still got a few phases, I think, left of the hot weather, but if I remember right, we're kind of where we are. We just moved to this base, and yeah, we're quite close to the Briar or Millwood manor, something like that. So yeah, we want to. What should we do with you? Okay, we'll have him eat some food. Yes, we can reach it. Okay. So this is where the helicopter's meant to be, so we'll have Lester go out to investigate this. Give him the meat cleaver and the hatchet. So that'll be Lester. There we got Aubrey. Okay, Aubrey's hungry, tired, and her morale is low, so we'll get her. Actually, her morale is probably the next most important thing to deal with. Get her to do that. Raoul, okay, everybody's hungry, so they all look like they need to eat something. Okay, yeah, we'll have Raoul actually. He'll cook some food up. And then we got Tracy, who's a little bit hungry, but nothing too terrible. We have to find where all of our stations are now with this new base. So that's the water one. Weapons, dismantling. So we can dismantle a couple of things, but we don't really want to dismantle any of those. So I'm really... that's what I was looking for. Although, actually that's more Christine's job, is to do the planting, because she likes doing that. So that's just Tracy to find something for her to do. Okay, can't improve our base any. Can we break anything down? No. Any weapons? Could make a few more weapons. Definitely could do with some. There we are. We'll make a hammer. I just used the wood that we were trying to keep, but yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea anyway. Let's get Lester to have a look at this manor house that we're meant to be maybe escaping from. Okay. Cool little place. Okay. Haven't really seen much yet. Okay, zombie on the other side. Okay, I think that. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it's a quick moving one. Very quick moving one. Okay, quicker than us. Okay, dealt with that one though. Well done, Lester. Of course, I would rather not do this at night because the vision But with the effect going on about the sunburn and what have you, and it being extra hot, anyone that goes out gets sunburn at the moment, so I don't really want that either. So kind of being forced to do them at night, even though it does leave us with limited vision. Well, the meat cleaver seems to be making good work of them. Okay, well, we've got a full backpack, so maybe we head home now. Yeah, I think so, because we're not 100% sure this is going to be a rescue or a way out. So maybe let's continue to play it safe for now. Okay, I'm trying to remember I need a lockpick for that one. Hear dogs in the background, that would be terrifying. Zombie dogs. Wow, yeah, everybody's favourite from Resident Evil. Okay, so Tracy has lost her grief. Aubrey's getting tired. Aubrey's also recovering from grief. She's lost her hopelessness. She's lost her tired. Lester has gained tired. Christine has gained starving and lost overheating. Okay, we lost one on the barricades, which isn't terrible. Lester's statch. Dang it, Lester blurted out, throwing his hat on the ground. I left a bunch of supplies sitting in the back room at the lot. Just plumb forgot about him. He gave us the storage room code and insisted we head back to get them. Storage room unlocked at Lester Bar's Automotive. So yeah, we couldn't get into that back room, and I was wondering why. It's a story thing, so that would be it. Okay, so let's get Lester to go and have a little lie down. He's quite tired. He's going the wrong way. Oh, where are you going? Right. Yeah, get him to lie down. And then we got Aubrey. She can't build anything. Okay, she can cook some food. Right, I think we're gonna have Raoul go out, and although he's gonna get sunburnt, I think that's probably what we're gonna want him to do, to start trying to clear the manor. So we use the cleaver and take a hammer with us, and we also wanted a lockpick. We'll have Tracy. She'll make a couple of lockpicks to replace the ones that we've used. Okay, Christine is starving, so we'll get her to eat a bit of food and carry on. Nope, she can't plant anything. Okay, maybe some water. I think she'll work on gathering some water. Oops, did we forget to send? Okay, I seem to have forgotten to actually send Raoul out. So there you go, he'll go now, and we'll send them off. Quite excited that we might actually be able to survive and escape this place, which would be very cool, considering I've failed. I think I've played this game now about 4 times, and this would be the first time I've ever touch wood have escaped from the city. Although that might be just cursing this playthrough now by mentioning that I think I might survive. Okay, so there should be a lockpick area around here. What the heck is that? Colossus shotgun. Oh, okay. So yeah, this door, if I remember right, yeah, it's got a chair against it, so we can't go that way. Looks like it's a 3-story affair, but that staircase is blocked. Did we? I think we left something in this room. Just make sure I've cleared it all out so I don't have to come back this way. There you go. Things are a little bit brighter in the day, although not a terrible lot brighter, but there you go. Unfortunately, none of the clinics are returning my calls. I need you to head to Greenhaven and pay our friends another visit. Bring whatever you can to use as barter. I hate dealing with those people, but we must do what has to be done. Red. Okay. Alright, so we've got a rotating zombie. Okay, stairs going down. Okay, blocked door. Curious to see how we get up, seeing that that door is blocked. Wow, okay, another quick one. I don't like quick zombies. I pressed dodge. Okay, so we just lost Raoul. Okay, we got rid of the quick zombie, but we've lost Raoul, so yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I clicked then and I didn't even read what the conditions were because I was too busy being annoyed. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to have Christine do. Okay, she can't cook any more food. Nothing we can do with the there. Could work on the barricades a bit more. No, we can't because we haven't got any wood. Is there anything you can go and break? No, I doubt there's anything you can break down either. Okay, you can break down a camera. There you go. That's what Christine will do. Lester. Do we send Lester out? Kind of. Ooh. Alright, right, we've got gun parts. We may as well make another gun. And we make a knife. There you go. Right, Aubrey. I think it's your turn to actually earn your keep by being sent out. I'll give you a gun, although I'm not that good with these guns. They seem to I seem to be missing all the time when I try and use them, but I'm sure this time will go much better. And we'll arm you with that and that. There you go. You've got plenty of weapons to take with you. Scavenge. So then we got Tracy. Not a lot for Tracy to do. She's not particularly tired. She's quite hungry, I suppose. There you go. eating some food. There you go. We'll have her make some supplies, some medical supplies rather, and that should be cool. And we'll send Aubrey out to go and probably return with Raoul's belongings, which he's left on the floor, and kill off that zombie. Of course, I will accidentally hit run instead of walk and get into a fight I don't have to. There you go. We're armed with a gun this time, although the only times I've ever used a gun in this game, I've completely whiffed it, but hopefully. Quite disappointed now if this isn't actually a way that we can finish the game after me throwing all my eggs into this one basket of trying to get out of here. Okay, so the zombie Raoul. Okay, and we've lost Aubrey. So we're going to have Raoul zombie and Aubrey zombie now in the same place. Oh, alright. Alright, so Lester has gained starving, and we've lost one barricade. Alright, that's not good, because we're not getting any wood to repair the barricades, so yeah, that's not good. Things are really not looking good. Right. Can't cook any food. Can't plant any plants. Yeah, she can do some water. And then Lester gonna have to eat some food. And we're gonna go back. Yeah. Right, so we'll give him a gun. So I did manage to kill one zombie with that gun, so we'll give him a gun, we'll give him a pipe bomb, which is probably gonna aggro everything in the world, but yeah, and we'll give him a melee weapon. There you go. We'll give him that baseball bat. We'll scavenge. And then Tracy. Ooh, okay, we'll have Tracy, I think, just go to sleep because haven't got an awful lot for her to do at the moment. The super hot sunburn effect is at least over, so our person won't get sunburned. And we're back down to 3 survivors. It seems to be our favourite number for survivors. That's it. More disappointed to have lost Raoul than I am of Aubrey, because Aubrey was a whiner. We never liked Aubrey anyway. Alright. Okay, let's swap to the pipe bomb, because that's what we're going to probably want to use. To take out zombie Aubrey. Or Raoul. Zombie Raoul. Maybe? Can't remember which one was the last one. Was it Aubrey or Raoul? Raoul. Oh. Yeah, old both of them, yes, of course. Right, so let's chuck this pipe bomb down there. And get the gun. Seems to be more movement down there now that I chucked the pipe bomb than there was before I chucked the pipe bomb, so I hope I haven't aggroed every zombie there is. I've aggroed zombie Aubrey for sure. And zombie Raoul as well, by the looks. Where are you? Don't know where zombie Aubrey's disappeared to. Okay, so my melee weapon's broken. Have I got any others? No. Gabriella, I noticed a breakfast tray in the upstairs bedroom. I shouldn't have to remind you, but I will. The room is absolutely off limits. Only I will bring in her meals from now on. Red. Got a feeling they've been feeding someone who has turned. Where are you, zombie Aubrey? Oh. I think this is the helicopter that we were meant to be rescued by. I might have pinned my hopes on something which isn't happening. A fresh trail of blood snakes away from the crash, leading towards the house. Probably clear the downstairs area before I go up. That was a bit sneaky, hiding in the hedge. Okay, need another lockpick. Okay, so at the back of the property I need another lockpick. Let's reload my gun. Yeah, so our helicopter rescue didn't work out, so it wasn't worth losing 3 people or whatever I did, or 2 people, in order to get here. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Okay, so we've opened up that, so let's get upstairs on that balcony. Okay, can't see any zombies on the move. Are you a zombie? Oh no, he must be the pilot. Hey, you okay? Christ. That old timer lost his damn mind, cuffed me to this here railing. I wish this room would quit spinning. Okay, stay with me. Where are the keys? Bedroom. Reckon he put them down in the bedroom. Careful, he's watching it like a... Okay. So we have to rescue the pilot. think we're going to have a survivor here. Various prescriptions made out to Darlene Buckner. There's a wide assortment of antivirals and a collection of both stimulants and depressants. Okay. I'm guessing this is probably red. Shush, quiet. If you hear about the groundskeeper position, you best come back tomorrow. Is everything okay here? Fine, fine. Why wouldn't it be? Well, there's a man handcuffed in your study. Oh, that. Well, I was a bit heavy-handed, I admit, but that pilot's been pushier than a damned door-to-door salesman. My wife is resting. We can leave when she's awake. Till then, he'll just have to sit tight. Pass that on, will you? And tell him he's paying for the rug. The man's a mess. So we got options here of how we reply to this. Mind if I check the bedroom? The helicopter is destroyed. What's wrong with your wife? Or leave. I think we're going to say the helicopter is destroyed, because that seems most non-confrontational of them. The helicopter's destroyed. Listen here, I'm not postponing this trip any longer, understand? I don't want excuses, and I don't want to hear another damn word about this quarantine nonsense either. I got friends in Washington. They'll make an exception for us. Okay, so, mind if I check the room? Or, what's wrong with your wife? I think we know what's wrong with the wife. I think the wife has definitely turned. But I think he's going to get aggressive if we mention the bedrooms. We'll ask what's wrong with the wife. There you go. What's wrong with your wife? It happens to be a private matter. All I'll say is we have a treatment plan and she's well on the road to recovery. A vicious snarl can be heard through the door. Okay, I wish we didn't guess that one. Bah! It's those damn pills the nurse gave her. They give her these night terrors, convulsions. She needs a change of scenery, that's all. We're flying out to Baltimore soon. The air is good up there. Bracing. She'll be back to her old self. Okay, so we can either leave or ask to check the bedroom. Well, we're not going to leave, so here you go. We're ready for the fight. Mind if I check the bedroom? What kind of question is that? Of course I damn well mind. An unsettling shriek can be heard through the door. See? Now she's all riled up. I told you to keep your gosh darn voice down. Okay, so believe. Sorry, mate, but I think we I think we have to deal with this lady, so yeah. There's probably a better way of doing it, but clipboard. A note on the clipboard reads, pupils seem more focused today. Grey pallor persists, some trembling. It reminds staff to carefully check the dates on any plasma bags they bring in. The last batch caused an obvious adverse effect. Yeah, we'll help her on her way. Let's look for this key. Alright, we found the key by the looks. What should we leave behind? There you go. So our hopes for rescue have gone out the window with the helicopter crashing. Maybe the pilot will have a clue of how to get out of here. Okay, we had a bit more luck with the guns this time. Lester's a bit of a cowboy. Must be his hat. Find anything? Yeah, use the keys on his cuffs. Thanks, man. Name's Cooper. I appreciate the help. Alright, so Cooper is a commercial pilot's license, so he can operate aircraft. Badly hurt, takes extra damage in combat. Sure, he can join our gang, seeing that we've kind of lost more than we would have wanted to clear out this place, because I kind of figured that it was going to lead to us escaping and maybe surviving. I should have guessed. So I can come back here to grab those things upstairs from the bedroom, and I need a lockpick kit in order to open the shed. No, actually, may as well take that with us, even though it is only a pebble. So we'll have to send someone else to get, with a lockpick. Alright, so Christine is again starving. The man who fell to earth. The pilot is badly wounded and seems to have lost a lot of blood. We should treat his wounds before they get any worse. That we shall do, but yeah, we need to go back there. We'll take a knife and a gun with us. Oops. What am I trying to do? There you go. Go scavenge with Lester. Tracy. Right, yeah. I think we got our hopes up there that might have actually been our way out of this place, and it seems like maybe not. Okay, so what's wrong with this guy? He's got head trauma. Can be healed by taking medicine. We have medicine. He's bleeding, so he needs a bandage. We have bandages. He needs a splint. Got one of them too. Right, so he's recovering. Alright, so we've done everything we can to try and help him. I guess we'll... He's quite... I'm sure he can do something. You know, he's injured, but... This wrist hits. Alright, he can't do anything by the looks, because he's too badly injured. Slacker. Right, again, can he sit there? Yeah, he can sit in the seat quite comfortably, which is, you know... Yeah, of course. Alright, let's feed Christine up. She's feeling quite emotional, so we'll send her to go and chat with the pilot. There you go, go and sit with the pilot. And let's take Lester out. Back to the manor. There I was thinking episode 10 was going to be our lucky episode where we'd actually make it out. But nope. Hopefully the pilot will know where we can find another helicopter. That'll be something. If the pilot knows of another place we can fly out from, that'll be good. Maybe when he recovers he'll give us some secret information. We also have to look for this bookstore or something. There was the other way that we could try and leave the city, but I don't know where that is. I haven't seen it. Yeah, what have we got here? Okay, yeah. Alright, we've already filled up. Okay, we don't want that. Carry that. And yeah, I think there's going to be a couple of scavenges to this place just to get all the goodies from here. Right, so she's recovering from her grief, Christine is. Oh, our barricades, yeah, taking another bashing. Fully recovered. Cooper is kicking himself. He says he only took this job for extra cash. Now he's trapped in the Walton like the rest of us. Although he's still a bit lightheaded and sore, Cooper is confident he's healthy enough to fly. It's clear he's just as desperate to escape Walton City as we are. Mending wings. Cooper says that on the flight in, before everything went to hell, he spotted another helicopter sitting on the roof of St. Bernadette's Hospital. We should head across town and see if it's still there. It might be running low on aviation fuel though, so we'll need to find some along the way. Cooper thinks there may be a few cans stashed at the Buckland container yard if we're lucky. The dead are surging. From the sheltered rooftop, we watch them, hordes of shambling figures spreading across Walton. Undead threat level has risen citywide. Yay. Okay. So, our way of escaping has turned into no. And now the things are walking the streets a bit more. So, yay. Everything is perfect. Right, so we're going to have Lester here. I think he needs to deal with his guilt over killing the old man. There probably was another way around that, but I honestly thought that that man was unstable and he needed help. So we gave him a quick help. Barricades. Let's work on the barricades. And Cooper, we'll send Cooper out. He can try and earn his way, although I don't really want him dying. He looks like a strong... no, he can't do that. Brilliant. So he can't actually... Although he's saying he feels stronger, he can't actually do anything, which is... Yeah, okay. He's a slacker. So yeah, we'll put him sitting back there. I think we'll be sending Christine out on a scavenge hunt, which sending our oldest member does seem a little bit cruel, but yeah, she'll be fine. We'll give her, do you know, just for the laughs of it, we'll give her the heavy sledgehammer as a weapon and send her out to scavenge. And I forgot to take a lockpick with us. Okay, I did give her a sledgehammer. I was debating about just sending her out. More upstairs? I think there was. Okay, see, I forgot to bring the lockpick with us. That is all that we can get from this place. So we'll get Christine out of here. Okay, I think we'll call that place cleared, although of course we could have gone back for the lockpick. Right, so he's recovering from his head trauma and his fractured wrist, and we've gained a bunch of barricades, so we have sort of improved slightly. Sickness. We're all packed into the same space, sharing equipment, breathing the same air. No wonder disease spreads quickly. All survivors gain influenza state. Wow. Okay. And that's where we'll leave episode 10 on that happy news, where they got our hopes up that we might actually be rescued, but dashed them with the crashed helicopter and some crazy old man with his zombie wife in the bedroom. So yeah, if you want to see what else happens with this crew, tune in next time. Subscribe, like, comment, do the usual YouTubey stuff. But until next time, it's been me, Welsh PC Gamer. Goodbye.